Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you are doing very well. Let's pull you a message, okay? Today is August the 27th. We have the full moon, lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse tonight. Let's see what energies come out for you, right? This lunar eclipse closes out 2 years of energy. So think about all that has happened, transpired these last 2 years. With it being a full moon, this is the perfect time to release, right? Any pain, grief, heartbreak. Okay, let's see what comes out for you. One more shuffle. There we go. Okay. All right, we have chaos. Interesting. Chaos at the bottom of the deck. Has it been chaotic these last 2 years? Have you gone through a lot of challenges? Okay, put those there. We have freedom, connection, hope, denial, and cherish. Well, again, with this being a full moon, full moons are about releasing. This is the time to, you know, get free from, again, any hurt or pain or grief that you've experienced, right? Whatever this chaos energy has been for you or is still going on in your life, okay? This is a time to try to get free from it, okay? There's an energy of denial here, right? We cannot get free from or release or heal from. And if we are denying that we are in pain or we are in grief or there is some sadness, right? This lunar eclipse, there's the moon here, full moon. This is about seeing some truths about your situation that you're dealing with at this time. There's an energy of not being able to deny the truth any longer, okay? For you also, this is a time of cherishing your connections, okay? Friends, family, special loved ones, the divine, okay? Really understanding more of your connection with the divine. And then there's hope here, right? Interesting, here we have, looks like an eclipse energy here, but there's a portal of hope. Believing that something is going to change, okay? But with this denial energy, there's something here that you have to see, okay? Once you see it, once you accept it for the truth of what it is, okay, then you can work towards becoming free from it, right? Under chaos, we have reflection. Yeah. This is a time to reflect, okay? A time to reflect. More messages, please, for this full moon lunar eclipse of Pisces. Pisces energy. Okay. All right. Anything else? No, we're going to take those. We have revolution. Okay. Revolutions are about change, right? Complete change. removing one set of understandings for another. A revolution for your freedom, right? Fighting for your freedom mentally, emotionally, spiritually, okay? Physically for you also, okay? We have silver with artful, the snake with opportunity. We have weather, dynamic equilibrium, longevity, gravity, new, volcanic, and implementation. Right. There is, okay, so again, this lunar eclipse, this full moon lunar eclipse is closing a cycle, a 2-year cycle. Once this is closed, okay, there is newness here. There is new implementation, okay, for new opportunities for your life, right? We have fetus, arrowhead, snake, okay. The snake is about healing. It's about shedding the old, preparing for the new, right? We have fetus with new, developing something, new ideas for yourself, okay? Some of you could be pregnant, okay? You could be pregnant. But this could be pregnant with ideas, creative ideas, okay? And implementing them. With arrowhead, being focused and aiming the arrow at the target, what you want to create for yourself, okay? There's artful. There's a creativity that you are going to experience after this lunar eclipse, right? Whatever it is you're trying to build, you will receive new ideas on how to grow that, change it. You may have been feeling very heavy here with gravity, right? Not able to move, not able to grow, not able to go as fast as you would like, okay? But you have dynamic equilibrium. And what does that mean, right? Things are going to be brought to balance, right? So you can have the longevity. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens in its proper timing. You may have tried to start, let's say, a business or some new project or idea, and it just didn't take off. Now, with this releasing energy, this full moon energy, this eclipse energy, okay, things will be moving into a more balanced state for you. The timing will be right for something to last a while, right? You'll have the longevity instead of something short-lived, whatever this opportunity is, whatever this new beginning is, okay? Let's get a little tarot on this. Okay. More messages, please. Anything else? Thank you. All right. bottom of the deck, we have time and space, which is really very interesting because we had the gravity card, right? There is a time, a space, a place for you, okay, to grow, to flourish, to be abundant, to be creative, all right, to implement new opportunities, new ideas. This card says time and space, but I also feel time, space, divine timing, right? There's divine timing for you. You have the Nine of Cups, which is fulfillment, wish fulfillment. The Lovers, which is about making a choice, but this could be definitely love for you. The Empress and the Chariot. Okay. Yeah, there's movement here. There's fertility here. Okay. There's connection here, right? You had connecting. And then you have the Lovers. Okay. Some connection for you. Work, friend, romantic. Okay. But there's wish fulfillment. Okay. This may be the right time to start a relationship or partnership. I'll say partnership. To take the opportunity to join some kind of partnership. You may have thought about your freedom. Maybe you're ready to actually involve yourself in something. Maybe you've been on your own for a while. And you've come to a place where you're ready to have something serious. Again, work, friends, romantic situation, okay? But definitely a partnership that you want to grow, right? There's positive movement. Underneath that, you have the Child of Crystals, which is the Page of Swords in this deck. Learner. You've learned some things in this cycle, right? These last 2 years. There's a lot that you've learned. And you're ready to implement them. You're ready to utilize them in a new opportunity. You're moving away from this chaos energy. You're no longer deciding to deny the truth about some connection, some partnership in your life. Okay. Something that you cherish. Okay. Let's get your final messages. Final messages, please. And one more shuffle. Okay. So we want it. We have Run Wild. Let your inner wild child run forth. Yeah. This is your time. Interesting. More children energy. And the fetus. Some of you are definitely, okay, embarking on parenthood. Okay. There's something here very significant about child. Your children, having children, your inner child. There's a new beginning here. Either it be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. There's a new beginning here. Okay? Here is more connection. Connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love, right? This connection could just be you opening up to the divine, okay? Growing your relationship with the divine. Understanding that you can't grow or flourish without the divine's help. You are enough. You do not have to give more. You have given a lot of yourself, and some of what you've given to people, places, and things that have not been reciprocatory, right? They haven't given you anything back. But you are enough. Let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today, right? This is also a mental and an emotional change in how you think about yourself, the world, life in general, okay? You know, it is a choice to decide to be happy. It's a choice to decide to move towards what works for you, what makes you feel good. People, places, and things that are for you, not against you. And we have speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself, right? That inner child energy, right? Loving the self is a part of this new cycle, right? Things have been very chaotic and volcanic for you, right? But out of chaos comes order, and out of out of a volcano, new life begins from the ash, the fire, the lava, right? All that you've been through these last 2 years or even longer, okay? All that you've experienced is to get you to this place of seeing the truth, your personal truth, for what it is, okay? And beginning something new for yourself. This is your time to do that, okay? We have be still and we have listen. Spend time in meditation, right? Be still. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence to just be and listen. Your inner child, wow, we just talked about that. Your inner child has something to say. There is some deep wisdom within you, okay? Take the time to reflect. We received the reflection card, and we also have emotions are the reflection. Look for the deeper meaning, right? Look for the deeper meaning in all that has happened and transpired the last 2 years of your life, okay? For, you may even need to go further back. Maybe it's not just 2 years, okay? But there's some deep wisdom, something that you've learned that is very important to take with you into the new cycle that you're moving into right now, okay? Anything else? All right, thank you so very much for visiting the channel. And if this message has helped in any way, please like, subscribe, and share. All right, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.